Hi, this is Yasleen Elise with Century 21 Connect Realty, and welcome to my YouTube channel today. Hope all is well with you and yours. Today I wanted to talk about the actual home buying experience. What to expect once we get a house under contract. Get that accepted offer so you can move forward. What I like to do with my clients is give them a 9-step checklist of things to do and when to do them. For instance, once we get that accepted offer, expect a lot of emails. Expect emails from me, expect emails from your lender, and just be on the lookout for different things to come through. People asking you for more paperwork, unless you've already done that on the front end, submitted your 2 to 3 years worth of tax returns, 2 months bank statements, and so forth. Next, expect the worst on your home inspection report. Why do I say expect the worst? Because if you expect the worst and you get the best, you're still good. All home inspection reports don't come back bad. There may be some issues in that inspection report that can be addressed prior to closing, or you can take a credit and fix those things yourself. My suggestion is take the credit and fix them yourself. Nobody's going to give it the attention you would. No one's going to put the effort into it the way you will. The next thing, once we're under contract, expect your lender to send you information about getting the appraisal done. What is the appraisal and how does that work? An appraiser is sent out on the property once we have an accepted offer to establish a certain dollar value on that property. Let's say, for instance, the purchase price on the property is $200,000. The appraisal comes back and it's only for $180,000. That is not a good thing. That means that we are under. So what happens now? One or two things happens. Either the seller has to come down on the price, or you and the seller have to come to terms to how much more you're willing to put down on this house in order to make the deal work. Okay, that can be good, that can be bad. It just depends on how much you are already having to come to the table with for your closing costs, as well as your down payment. If it is an FHA loan, the seller is more than likely to come down, because what will happen is an FHA appraisal will follow the house for the next 120 days. What does this mean? Say, for instance, we can't come to terms on meeting of the mind and make the deal work, and someone else comes along who has an FHA loan. Even though it's a different contract, FHA still has their guidelines for appraisal. The appraisal amount is going to be the same. So it would be in the seller's best interest to move forward and work with your deal rather than to put it back out there, still trying to get a higher dollar amount. So what's next? Okay, we got to the appraisal. Let's just say our appraisal came back at $200,000. We are golden. All things are happy. Well, now it's just a matter of your lender getting paperwork back and forth to you, things for you to sign, disclosures you need to be aware of, and then we're getting ready to close. At this time, what do you need to do? At that moment, what you need to do is make sure you have enough in your bank account. I would suggest having over in your bank account to come to closing table with, because the last thing you want is the day before closing, when it's time to wire the money to the closing attorney, to not have enough money. You cannot bring money to the closing table. That is no longer allowed. It has to be wired, and you will get a fraud disclosure form from me. As I said, expect a lot of emails going back and forth. These emails, some are just informative, some will be requesting information from you. It just depends. Once we get to closing, what to expect? Expect to sign a lot of paperwork. You feel like you're signing your life away, but this is an investment. and all parties are being covered to make sure, number one, that the bank gets their money every month, that you're aware of how monies are being appropriated every month from your actual payment, how much is going to the actual principal balance, how much interest that you're paying, how much homeowners association you're paying. Some HOAs aren't just annually, they are monthly. Then you have to think about, the homeowner's insurance. Did you already pay for that in full for the year, or is that amount going to be escrowed in your mortgage payment? All those things will be spelled out in all those documents that you will be signing at closing. Not last but least, what happens when you're done? You get to move in. It's over. The stress is over. You get to get your keys, move into your home, and go on with your life and continue to build financial wealth for you and your family. I made this video today just to put your mind at ease. Once you are going through the process of buying a home, once that offer is accepted, don't panic. Do not panic. When lenders start asking you for things 3 and 4 times, do not panic. Just send it to them. They may have somebody new working processing. Things get lost. People are human. But whatever you do, don't panic. The next thing, please don't touch those credit cards. Oh my God. Once you go under contract, put those credit cards in the freezer and let them stay there until the day after closing. When you leave for your closing, then you can take the credit card out the freezer and let it thaw on the countertop. And when you get back, then you can move forward with buying again. Do not touch those credit cards. And whatever you do, please don't go out and buy a car. Please, please, please. Rent a car for a couple of days if you got to. But whatever you do, please do not go into an installment payment of anything prior to closing. All of these things will affect you on the final review, and that you don't want. When it comes to your final underwriting suite, you want them to be able to say, hey, everything's good. It's just like we thought. This person is 100% credit worthy and ready to move forward with moving into their home. Well, that's all for today on this topic. Thanks again for tuning into my YouTube channel, and I'm so sorry. I'm sniffling, but I'm still a little under the weather. I'm just trying to press through to make sure I get all my clients the information that they need and can use and that will serve them well. If you would like to sit down with me one-on-one, please feel free to give me a call to set up an appointment. Our office is here, located at the beautiful 880 Holcomb Bridge Road, Suite B150 in Roswell, Georgia. We are in the same plaza as the Brookwood Grill, which is so delicious. I cannot tell you enough about it. You have to go. And if you are really into salads, the salads are huge. It is enough for at least 2+ meals, depending on how much. But it is a lot of food, and it is well worth it. The atmosphere is great. I am so certain you will enjoy your time there, and you will tell your friends about this little spot. It was the best kept secret for myself. I was so grateful when I finally got over there. Everybody talking about, oh, we gotta go to Brookwood Grill, gotta go to Brookwood Grill. It is wonderful. And now they have added an extra room. If you have private events, that is also a great space to entertain. Lots of good parking. It's close to the interstate. It's real easy to find. Again, you can reach me directly at 770-771-9962. The number again is 770-771-9962. Until tomorrow.